before commencing your arguments, please clarify.
Right.
You want to argue 2-1, 2-3-9.
239.
So in this case 2-1-2-3-9 or petition number third petition was submitted objections.
Yes, ma'am.
Out of these three candidates, how many candidates were qualified?
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
1 and 3 are qualified for mains. And the only person who submitted objections is petitioner number 3 and is qualified. 1 and 2 have not submitted any objections in respect of the questions. But my lord, 1 also is qualified.
1 also
Is qualified. Petitioner number 1 also is qualified.
and in this case 2-2-3-2-0, how many candidates are qualified?
No, in that 5 of them not qualified. My lord, out of 5, 4 did not submit any objection.
Who has submitted objection?
Only petitioner number 1 has submitted objection.
Only
If may I just give a respect of the questions, my lord, which they have raised. What objections? Who have raised the objections? Who have not raised the objections?
No, how many? Petition number 1 has raised objections for how many questions?
7.
7. What are the 7?
In the second case,
In 2-2-3-2-0.
in 2-2-3-2-0, 7 questions.
7 questions. What are those questions?
That I have just circulated, my lord. This one. The next page, my lord. Your lordships would see.
These are those questions.
Yes. Question 41. Second page, my lord. First page is, my lord, the first case.
Yes.
Question 41, he has raised the objection.
Yes.
Tick, my lord, wherever there is tick, my lord, he has raised the objection.
Yes.
My lord, wherever they have not raised the objection, it's an into.
Yes.
My lord, 41, 66, 79, 106, 116, 119, 139. These are the only objections, my lord, he has raised.
Seven questions.
That's
7
it.
questions.
7 questions. But incidentally, out of the 7 questions, my lord, in 2-2-3-2-0,
Yes.
the first question, item 41, question number 41, that in tune with the key given by the Public Service Commission, 3 people have answered correct. Petitioner number 1, my lord, question number 1, where he has raised an objection. In fact, he has matched the answer with the Public Service Commission. He got a mark for it. So, my lord, by objecting to the answer, my lord, he will be losing a mark for himself.
Yes.
My respectful submission is 41. Though he has raised an objection, in fact, his whatever answer that he has submitted in the OMR is correct to the final case.
Yes.
3 also, my lord, in the same thing, P3 also, my lord, though no objection has been raised, my lord, none of them, your lordships would see, 2, 3, 4, no one has raised any objection to this in respect of these questions.
Which question? 66.
No, all the questions, your lordships would see, my lord. Petition number 2, 3, 4 in the second case, none of them, no, my lord, only ticks they have raised the objection. No tick means, my lord, it's into, means they have not raised any objection.
Yes.
Except the first petitioner, 2, 3, 4 have not, 5 have not
any objection.
But in respect of the first question, my lord, and 66, my lord, is one objection raised by only petitioner number 1.
Yes.
And 2, 3, 4, my lord, have not raised any objections.
Yes.
Lord, in fact, even in the first case also, my lord, only petitioner number 3 has raised the objection, but is qualified for mains.
Yes.
So, my lord, unqualified persons, my lord, those who could not qualify for mains are only before your lordships. My lord, who have not raised the objection in the first case. That's only one petition. But insofar as the second case is concerned, my lord, only petitioner number 1 has raised the objections. Out of 7, 1 he has attempted correct. Therefore, my lord, I am, Lord, 6 questions, my lord, other than what they have raised in the writ petition, 6 questions are there, which I have to answer. Because there are other questions they have not raised.
The merit list. Is it possible?
Merit list, my lord, we may, my lord, but that's only to show how close they would be. That's also. But the issue here is, my lord, the questions and answers, the material which they have placed, that in fact, From the same books also we have some material, my lord, which
Proceed, but
Now-
very this tomorrow 2:15. Now proceed with the case.
yes. But first, my lord, 21239, your lordships may. That kindly be taken to the prayer, my lord.
1 minute.
Yes.
Yes, Rahul.
My lord, 21239, my lord, prayer, my lord, your lordships may kindly be taken. Prayer of the writ petition.
Yes.
21239, my lord, prayer.
Yes.
That it's a very lengthy prayer, my lord.
Yes.
Page first, not
31.
main prayer, my lord. Yes, my lord, 30. Sorry. 30. It starts from 30, my lord.
Yes.
Call for the records pertaining to the web note dated 19/2/24, through which earlier notification was cancelled, and consequential second notification dated so and so, and set aside them as bad, illegal, unfair, unsustainable, unconstitutional, besides contrary to public interest and contrary to the directions of the Honorable High Court and not in writ petition division bench, and consequently direct the first respondent to conduct fresh preliminary examination. The ultimate goal is not about, my lord, new notification, new preliminary exam. They want one more preliminary exam because they failed. But then your lordships may kindly see, my lord. Alternatively, then they go again. Alternatively, declare the 503 vacancies notified in pursuance of the first notification be confined to those who have applied and participated in pursuance of the said notification. And consequently, direct the Public Service Commission to segregate the 563 vacancies into 503 old vacancies, 60 new vacancies, and confine consideration separately, my lord. This is beyond the scope, my lord, after participating. They have all participated now because they have not, two have got come to mains. Only for the purpose of one petitioner, they want the entire exercise to be done. And then the third one, declaring the entire extension of time by 2 days beyond so and so to apply in pursuance of notification granted by Public Service Commission, leading to unnecessary expansion of competition and aiding those who did not apply them and so within time as bad, unconstitutional, and consequently set aside the second notification and to delete competition those who applied beyond. That first prayer is to cancel the notification. Second prayer is to segregate the vacancies and continue. Third prayer is to, my lord, to segregate the dates, my lord, from which they have come. That fourth prayer, declaring the action of PSC in prescribing 10% second notification of 503 vacancies as well though so and so is prospective as bad, illegal, so and so. At 10% reservation. And then hold preliminary examination held on 9/6 so and so as illegal, unsustainable, and flaws, blunders, let incorrect answers, and consequently direct. Let and respondent to conduct fresh preliminary examination.
Yes.
But my respectful submission is, my lord, your lordships would see there is nothing with respect to key. There is nothing with respect to any prayer with respect to the key.
Yes.
It's all, my lord, only the writ petition is nothing to do with key. The prayer, my lord, ultimately we are going by the prayer.
Yes.
There are 5 prayers, my lord, all of them relate to only cancellation of the test.
Yes.
But and paragraphs 1 to 42, my lord, talk about various procedures, my lord, and all these reliefs that they are seeking. Paragraph 43 is the only paragraph which talks about key.
Yes.
And it, my lord, one important factor, my lord, the preliminary examination is for 150 questions with 4 multiple choices. Public Service Commission release prelims on so and so. Petitioners that the petitioners submitted their objections for 15 questions, and PSC released the final key, and as usual to delete it thereby final list. They are the different types of questions that you have to place before your lordships, my lord. Except one petitioner, no one has placed the objections, and that one petitioner, my lord, is qualified for mains. But this is more in the nature of a public interest litigation, is my respectful submission, my lord. And also, my lord, the first notification that was issued on 26/4/2022, that which came to be challenged twice on the preliminary counts. Then there is two dates, important dates, my lord. GMS number 33, first notification dated April 22,
Yes.
by which date, my lord, 503 vacancies were notified. GMS number 33, my lord, giving 10% reservation came up on 13/9/2022.
Yes.
But then GMS number 16, that is very important. GMS number 16, GO issued by the state on, I'm sorry, on 3/2/2024. 3/2/2024. In between, my lord, the preliminary examinations were set aside. 3/2/2024, my lord, indent received from the government to add 60 more vacancies to the Group 1 exams, my lord, 503 plus 60. My lord, then GMS number 29 was issued, my lord, modifying the selection process as given in GMS number 55. Originally was given, my lord, 1:50 ratio. That process also was modified in GMS number 29. That is also, my lord, subject to challenge before your lordships as well as the Honorable Division Bench. No orders have been passed as on today. My lord, pending all this, my lord, these matters went up to Honorable Supreme Court, my lord. That is also matter of fact.
What is GO 16?
16, my lord, the 60 vacancies were given. Indent was given, my lord, to add to the group vacancies.
Yes.
So instead of 503, we were to notify 563 now.
Yes.
But a web note was given on 19th Feb, cancelling 19th February 2024, cancelling the notification,
Yes.
earlier notification, and issuing fresh notification, my lord, on the same day, 19th February 2024.
Yes.
In that, my lord, it was also made clear that persons who have already applied earlier need not pay the fees. They can just, they have to apply, but no fees to be paid.
Yes.
Incidentally, my lord, all the petitioners, my lord, in both the writ petitions have applied for the exams, my lord, fresh notification. They have participated.
Yes.
That extension of web note, my lord, was also given because there was a technical glitch, my lord. Several of the persons, my lord, within the time, my lord, due to the technical glitch, many persons were, my lord, disabled from making their applications. Therefore, a decision was taken, my lord, to give the benefit. Because this Group 1, my lord, is issued after 10 years almost, my lord, they are for the first time. They should not be at loss, my lord. Therefore, 2 days extension was given. In the 2 days, my lord, a total of around 29,000 applications were received. Lord, and then the preliminary exam was conducted. Thereafter, my lord, a preliminary key was published on 13 June 2024. 13 June 2024, preliminary key, my lord.
Yes. Remember.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And then, my lord, the objections were invited
Yes.
between 13 June 2024 to 17th June 2024.
13 to 17.
17, 5 days.
Yes.
In fact, my lord, petitioners all claim that they have made objections, my lord, submitted. No doubt, my lord, they have not. But they all have participated consciously knowing, and they are also, my lord, submitting objections. My lord, and then, my lord, 24th June,
Yes.
24, their OMR sheets also were made available for them to, my lord, to see what.
Yes.
The total objections, my lord, around 6,417 objections were received, my lord.
Yes.
Total applicants, total